Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Painted Dog TV. Very excited to be out with you all. Early bells here this morning on the Rietspruit Game Reserve. It's still dark, which is exciting. Hoping there might be some predators on the move. Really hoping for a leopard straight out the gates here this morning. But a warm welcome to everybody. Not too long before it's Christmas. 2 more days. Cannot believe we've already got to Christmas. Very excited to have the next couple of days off to enjoy Christmas with my family. So going to make the most of our last day together with me, folks. I'll be doing this morning's drive, of course, and then another one this afternoon, but very excited to be out here, guys. And my plan for the morning is to head back up into an area where we've been extremely lucky. Over the last couple of days, there's a female cheetah with 5 brand new little cubs. I say brand new. They're probably about 10 weeks old, these little cubs, the cutest little fur balls. And we were absolutely spoilt with an amazing sighting recently where they were all together with mom, and would absolutely love to try and find them for you all again this morning. Just going to quickly check in with our pack members that have joined on the private channel. Morning, Mary, Carol, Wendy, Barbara, Betty. Lovely to have you with us, ladies. Not too sure where all the lions are at the moment. There haven't been any recent updates. The Pride was on Blowbunk 2 days ago, right up in the northern part of the property. But since then, I haven't heard any further updates. Not too sure where the males have got to either. Might get lucky and find some signs of them this morning as well. Might get lucky with some of the other smaller nocturnal creatures for the first little bit of our morning here before it gets light. Things like caracal, aardvark, porcupine, honey badger, all of which will still be active at the moment. But the morning chorus of the birds has begun already. Birds are starting to wake up. It won't be long before we have our sunrise. I can see this beautiful orange up ahead here. Morning, Kevin. I think there's 2 out on Leadwood, and there's currently a sighting of a rhino bull at Leadwood Dam. No further updates, and I think 1 on Blowbunk.
Okay, copy. 2 male lions were last seen after dark heading down towards Twin Crossings past Chris Pretorius. Probably gone to Blowbunk.
Copy that, thanks.
Could you please say again position of the line? Just saying last left him to Twin Crossings.
So there we go, everybody. We're just now getting an update from Kevin, one of the Leadwood homeowners, who said that he saw the male lions, 2 of them, last night, walking past the Leadwood homes and heading south, coming back down towards us here on Blaubank. They can cover quite a distance overnight, so you never know, they could be where we are right now already. Mary, to answer your question, I have Ryan on camera behind me, and we are being visited by a good friend, Akil, who's come out to visit us here at Painted Dog. He's been up in the area for a little while. A very keen naturalist and conservationist who's interested in what we do, just loves the bush, and is with us for our morning drive before he departs, heading home. Got excited there. I thought I just spotted a bush baby, and on close inspection realized it was a giraffe that's lying down, but its head was up high in line with the trees. Don't want to shine on the giraffe too much while it's dark. Saw these set of eyes high up off the ground. I thought it was a bush baby. Betty, to answer your question about the bird that we're hearing, we keep hearing it. It's the one that's doing most of the singing at the moment, and that's the white-browed scrub robin that's calling. Very repetitive call, very chatty early in the morning. A very abundant bird, and they are territorial, so that's why we keep hearing the same bird. They have these small little territories that they defend. They are also breeding at this time of the year, so they sing their song regularly throughout the day, but very active at first light. Just going to quickly switch off here for a couple of minutes, everybody. I just want to listen, see if we don't get lucky in here. Any alarm calls, or maybe hear the lions roaring. Beautiful listening to the bush at this time of the morning. All the birds, still quite a lot of frogs calling. Looks like it's going to be a very hot day again today. Clear skies above us. That's the beauty of being out this early in the morning. Things are still nice and cool. Animals will still be quite active early part of the morning. Very peaceful. Not hearing any alarm calls or any lions roaring just yet. Let's carry on. Just spotted some zebra and giraffe up ahead here, folks. They love this area that I'm driving through here. Nice big open stretch. They certainly would feel comfortable sleeping in this area overnight, out in the open here. In fact, one of the giraffe is still lying down. A couple of them actually, still lying down here. Beautiful. These zebra are very intrigued to see us so early in the morning. Morning, guys. Beautiful sound of the Burchell's cuckoo calling in the background. That very low, deep the local people here, the Shangans, have a belief that when the Burchell's cuckoo is calling, there's rain coming. They often call it the rain bird. Nice mix of giraffe here, males, females, some younger ones, or a younger one here on the left as well. Very often we'll find zebra and giraffe in similar areas. Safety in numbers, really. There's also a small bird of prey that's just landed up on the power line here, everybody. I'm just going to roll a little bit forward so that Ryan can try to see it, because he's got the tree in his way here. See if we can identify this bird of prey. Oh, sorry, zebras. Zebras are snorting at me now. Oh, lovely. It's a dark chanting goshawk, everybody, that's sitting on top of that power line. You can actually see the bird tilting its head and looking down towards the grass below. So these goshawks will feed on rodents. They also feed on birds and sometimes reptiles as well, snakes, frogs, lizards. And of course, not active at night, so he's just starting his day of hunting. Whilst we sat here, everybody, I've just heard lions roaring, but quite a distance from us, quite far north, but in the general direction of where I'm going to be heading to go and see if there's any sign of the cheetah. And so when we get a little bit closer, we'll switch off again and listen. Might be able to pinpoint where those lions are a bit better. Notice how the giraffe, while they lie down like this, are ruminating, everybody. You can see them chewing on the cud. Giraffe, just like cattle, have 4-chambered stomachs. And so while resting, will ruminate. Very similar to the African buffalo as well, which are also ruminants. Oh, did that goshawk just grab something? Oh, it flew away. Wouldn't be surprised if these goshawks also sometimes catch bats at first light as well. Very agile accipiter, small bird of prey. Alright everybody, I'm going to love and leave the beautiful zebra and giraffe. Bye guys, have a good day. Good luck with the heat today. Kevin for Gareth. Did you get that lion audio?
Negative.
Yeah, I'm here around the Boma on the Hoofpad, and it was coming from quite far north of me, maybe near Hoofpad, up near Lowveld of South Africa.
Okay, copy. Profile the time shot, I'm going to head that way down.
Okay, copy. Some impala, tiny little bachelor group, just 3 males. of different ages though. The one that's just bolted is probably about 2-3 years old, and then these two following him are from last season's lambs, about a year old now. Lovely herd of impala here. Not sticking around though. Not all too happy to see us this morning. Such a beautiful view from here, everyone. Just quickly stop to pause and appreciate that. Amazing view of the Drakensberg Mountains. And I've actually stopped here on a old, well, I say old airstrip, it's actually still in use. We're right outside the camp of the people that own this property, called Boskamp. You can see why they built their camp here. Absolutely stunning view of Rietspruit and the famous three rondavels here in the Drakensberg mountain range. Very pretty. Morning, Michael. Good to have you with us. Wildebeest here on the airstrip. wonder if there's any brand new little calves in this herd. Don't think so. Oh no, there is. There's one newborn calf in the middle of this herd here, guys. Look at that. Tiny, tiny newborn calf. That's the first one I've seen this season. Amazing. Gorgeous, precious new life. Just legs for days, that little thing. Oh, it's beautiful to see them run like that. Don't run that way, guys. There's lions calling that way. Now, the wildebeest are slightly trapped when they're on the airstrip here because there's a fence either side of the airstrip. But it does come to an end. The reason the fence was put up was to just try and keep most of the game coming onto the airstrip because of the planes that do land here every now and then, or single plane. Yeah, that was lovely. So we are going to unfortunately have to chase them all the way to the bottom of the airstrip, these wildebeest. But once they get to the bottom over this ridge here, then there's no more fence and they can go freely wherever they like. Lovely treat to find a little wildebeest calf there. Betty, no new updates for the female wild dogs that we're hoping to bring here. We'll only be getting updates, I think, middle to end of January on the group of females that we're hoping to bring to introduce to the males here. Wildebeests have gone. They've already come down to this bottom of the airstrip here and got to the point where there's no more fence. That's good news though. Nobody got caught up in the fence by my hand. But a lovely treat finding that little baby calf. already now, everybody, I'm going to start looking very carefully for tracks of the cheetahs. Not too far now from where we last had them, the mother and the cubs. Who's walking on the road there? Is that a lion? It is indeed. Male lion, everybody, dead ahead. Busy walking towards us here. Haha! What a find, what a treat. Look at that. Just busy scent marking there. That's incredible, everybody. This looks like the injured male lion that's coming towards us here. And he appears to be walking incredibly well this morning. And he's on a mission. Probably trying to find his brothers. Located one male lion on Hoofpad Junction, Spoorsnaes, Mobile South.
Which male is it, you know?
Yeah, FM, it's the injured male.
Sorry, I couldn't hear which male.
It's the injured one, Kev.
Okay, copied. Seven on blow bunker, I assume I'm number 3.
Oh, listen, there's other lions roaring and it's not him. Wow, he is so beautiful. Look at how he's paused here, everybody. Looks like he's busy sniffing, he's busy smelling. He may have just picked up on the scent of the other lions. Pretty sure I just heard other lions roaring now. Well, it looks like, everybody, that warthog that this guy was eating a couple days ago has done him some real good. He's looking in great condition. Michael, no, I don't think so. I think if his brothers were going to kill him, they would have done so already. There you go, lions roaring to our right. You can see he's trying to figure it out, this guy. Be interesting to see if he responds. Now, the lions that are roaring to my right, everybody, the direction that lion's looking, could be other lions, not from his coalition or pride. It could be other lions on the other reserve adjacent to us here on the Blue Canyon Conservancy. There we go. Now our boy's roaring. incredible sound. How special is that, everybody? So he did react to the other lions we heard roaring to the east of us, which I can only assume are not his brothers. It might be the other lions on the Blue Canyon Conservancy. And I say that because I think if it were his brothers, he'd be heading that way. He'd be heading straight towards them. This is very impressive, guys, to see how well he's walking. Good for you, boy. You're looking so good today.
Elephant tracks on Volunteers crossing Sunset, so I'm sure they've headed south into Blaubank.
I think Ryan was a bit too nervous to move when that lion just came past us. Just saw the camera freeze there. Oh dear. Scent marking again here, everybody. Oh, that was so special having him come right past us like that. So you can clearly see that injured leg, everyone.
I'm on my way back to the lion lockup.
Copy, make your way. Now that we're behind him, you can see that back left leg is not good. See how it bends inward every time he tries to put pressure on it? But it's the best I've seen it in a long time. And just remarkable to see the resilience of this cat. It's been months now since he had that injury caused by his brothers. Now, if he's pushing south like this, I wonder if he hasn't maybe heard his brothers further to the south. Kevin earlier reported that the other two males, the ginger-maned males, were seen last night heading south from Leadwood. And it's quite possible that this guy has picked up on their roaring further to the south and he's heading that way to try catch up with him. What a lovely treat this is for us this morning, everybody. I'm going to stay with him for a while and see what he does. I think there are a couple other vehicles out that are very interested in this sighting, of course. So once the other two vehicles get here, I may move on. Maybe go see what else we can find a little bit later, but for the time being, let's stick with him. See what he gets up to.
tracks heading south on Sunslits North.
It's also just so wonderful, you know. Oh, he's roaring. Oh, some impala alarm calling at him now. Don't worry, impala, I reckon you're probably quite safe from this particular lion. I was just going to say though, everybody, you know, it's wonderful to see him moving so well, but also to see him scent marking. He's definitely still a major presence here on the Rietspruit Game Reserve. He's still dominant, still doing his thing, still laying down scent. And his brothers haven't turned on him again since. So they are, you know, they've accepted that. They're happy with his presence. And we see them when they come together, the three of them. Still very cuddly. Michael, I see you've asked the question about the exact nature of the injury. To be honest with you, we don't know the exact nature. Nobody was present when it happened. No one knows for sure what happened, but there had been some tension between him and his brothers. And the most likely reason was he got attacked by the two of them. Now he's roaring again. What a wonderful sound. Oh, I love this. So he'll be roaring, everybody, in response to the other lions, as I was saying before, but he'll also be hoping his brothers might respond to him. Just stopped there because he'd stopped. Wondered if he maybe wasn't listening to other lions again. That roar is truly amazing. How deep and guttural it is, how far it travels, and how important it is as a tool for lions to communicate with each other and establish territories. Mary, I can assure you all of the vets here in Rietspruit in this area are well aware of this male lion's injury. And of course, so too is Kevin. Kevin is in charge of making the decisions whether we interfere with any animals here on the Rietspruit Game Reserve. And Kevin has chosen to just let it play out. Under, obviously, advisement from the vets as well. But Kevin, with his experience and knowledge, knows that there's no real way that we could actually help this guy. The best medicine for him is that he just keeps going and keeps feeding, keeps drinking, and avoids confrontation, which he seems to be doing. Now he, of course, is following the exact same road and route that we had come up this morning, and I didn't see any lion tracks further to the south, everybody, so his brothers have most likely taken a different route, but they, I assume, were vocalizing last night, maybe early this morning, and this guy heard that, and he's heading that direction now. He's just catching up to them after, as I mentioned earlier, having finished off a warthog carcass. Yeah, he's now on Hoofpad approaching the airstrip, still heading south. Beautiful seeing him hit that little bit of light that's coming through there. Oh, I see what you mean there, Mary. More curious to find out the exact type of injury. Yeah, we could definitely have a chat with Kevin. Maybe he has a better idea of the injury and maybe the vets have told him something. I'll check in with him and see what he says. It's interesting that he's taken that route. You can see that this road is logged up ahead here, everybody. This road has been closed by management. This is the old road that now runs straight to the fence. That's why they closed it. So this lion's going to end up having to walk on the outside perimeter of that fence along the airstrip.
And then there's a 1 mile line heading south along Waterhole towards the airstrip on the Lowveld airstrip. Copy, thanks, yes.
interesting. And as I say that, everybody, it's turned off the road here. So this guy knows where he's going, of course. He knows this reserve all too well. It's been here for almost 5 years, I think. These lions have walked this entire property up and down over the years. Now, I think we're going to lose him here. Gets far too thick here, everybody. But that's okay. We've been spoilt with the most wonderful sighting of this male lion. So he's obviously taking a direct route of where he wants to get to. There's probably a big prominent game path through here that he'll walk along that takes him a bit further south. Morning, everybody. How are you? He's in here now, going through the bush. Oh, what a treat, everyone. All right, folks. We are going to love and leave this beautiful lion. Couldn't keep up with him here if I tried anyway. Good luck. Wow, that was fantastic. Lovely way to start the morning. This male lion's now cutting southwest away from the airstrip off Hoofpad, the most northern end, leaving one station in the area. That was a lovely sighting, everybody. Wonderful to see the injured male on the move, to hear him roaring, see him scent marking. Basically just being a male lion. Very, very special. Right, now that male lion, everybody, has just walked up along this main road, which is called Hoofpad. He's walked right past the point where we last saw the cheetah cubs. So those cheetah are definitely going to be a little bit on edge, although they'll probably take comfort in knowing that they could hear him roaring further away if those cubs are still in that area. But I'm going to head up that way now, everybody, and see if we don't find any signs of them. Yeah, I'm a lucky man, Michael. To call this my work and do what I love is a great privilege. was just here where that line paused earlier, where I thought that he might have picked up on the scent of the other lines. Don't see any tracks though of the other males or the pride here. Right, so this road I've just turned onto now, everybody, is one of the roads I wanted to check for these cheetah. This road will take us back up pretty close to where we had the initial sighting of the mother and the cubs. They were laying down in a beautiful clearing, not too far up here.
Still lying in the water at Rietspruit Dam.
Some very fresh porcupine tracks here, heading along the road in the direction we are headed, everybody. Let Ryan show you these tracks directly below us, and then also if you follow the tracks along the road, you can see the gait of a porcupine, see how closely their tracks register together. It would be so cool to find this porcupine, although very likely by this time of the day that it's already in its burrow, hiding. They, of course, are not very active during the day. But awesome to see the signs of them. can still see the porcupine tracks walking along the road here. A beautiful little crested francolin here on the road, everyone. What's he got? Picking at something. How beautiful are the markings on that bird? Can hear the gorgeous bushrock calling in the distance as well. Folks, please excuse me for a little bit. Just in need to go and mark my territory. Nature is calling. I will be back with you all shortly. hope you can all hear me now, everybody. Have you got comms with Matt? Okay, so you can hear me there, Matt. I hope everybody else can hear me, folks. Sorry. Might have pushed the wrong button on my mic when I jumped off the vehicle there. Right, everybody, we have now just got to the point of where we last saw these cubs. They were in the block here on our left. There's a good chance that Mom may have left them in this area if she's gone out hunting this morning, or might still be with them. You know, if she had a meal last night, there'll be no need for her to go out this morning and hunt. We'll just creep around this area very slowly. Keep a lookout under the trees, under the bushes, which is usually where she'll lie down with the cubs. the next little clearing that we come into here, everybody, is where we saw Mom and the cubs. They crossed right in front of my vehicle and then went into the block of land to our west. It's a great area, this. Lots of good cover for them here, dotted with open patches of grassland around the thickets. So when she's with them, she'll usually lie down out in the open in those little clearings of grassland. She likes to be out in the open because then she can see danger approaching. But when she's not with them, when she's gone off hunting, she'll stash them in these thickets here.
Morning station, Alex going from Waterhole. As for the update. So
this is where we last saw them, everyone. She walked right past us here. Through here. Went into this dense woodland to my right. Always worth switching off as well, because we might get lucky and hear the high-pitched chirps of Mom if she's trying to reconnect with the cubs or call the cubs to follow her. You look at the surrounding terrain here, everyone, you can see why she picked this spot. It's just perfect. Combination of open grassland and these wonderful dense thickets that surround it. Very quiet though, don't hear anything. So it appears that what she's doing at the moment with the cubs at their age they're at is she is moving them every sort of 2 or 3 days. She moves them to a new location. What she's doing now. They're not at an established den site anymore because they've got a little bit bigger. She feels comfortable moving them larger distances now. And of course she'll want to keep moving, everybody. She'll want to keep moving these cubs with the amount of other predators that are active here on the Rietspruit. You can imagine 5 little cubs, if they stay put in one area, how much scent they leave behind. Constantly defecating and urinating. Won't be long before other predators pick up on that scent and may discover the cubs. It's always good for her to keep them moving regularly. Hard for me to tell though if she's been here recently, because this road is completely grown over, so I can't see any tracks. But the next road runs parallel to us here. That's the same road we found the male lion on. We're very close to it now, and we'll just go and drive slowly up there as well, see if there aren't any tracks. Carol, to answer your question about moving them with all the vehicle activity, possibly. I mean, you look at this female cheetah, she's not too concerned about vehicles. She doesn't consider us a threat at all. And you know, the vehicles left very soon after we left here, because there was no more sighting of the cheetah. I don't think she was feeling pressurized at all once we'd left. Right, so we're back on Hoofpad now, everybody. This is the road I was telling you about, where of course we found the male lion. We found him of course a bit further back, but I can see his tracks on the road here. He definitely walked up here. Aardvark. Some aardvark tracks crossing the road there. I'm just taking it very slowly to see if I don't see any tracks of the cheetah here, everyone. So you two, Ryan, Akil, heads on a swivel. Please guys, keep a lookout either side of us while I focus on the road here. She doesn't appear to be walking the roads much, this female cheetah, which is normal behavior from any other cats when they've got cubs. They don't stay on the roads because they're exposed on the roads. They cross the roads and stay in the bush, remaining as hidden as possible so as not to draw attention to them when they're returning to their cubs. Which was the case we had recently when I found her. I think it was Tuesday morning. No, Oh, well, anyway, I can't remember. A couple days back. She literally, when I spotted her, she literally just walked straight across the road. So it makes it even more difficult to track and find her, because you're not going to have a consistent set of tracks along a road. Unless she's with the cubs, then sometimes she'll walk along the roads with the cubs. Then we might get lucky and see those tracks. All good. Hello guys.
Morning.
How are you?
How are you?
Good, thanks.
Good.
Enjoy your morning. You hear that bird calling, everybody? That's the Steeling's wren warbler that's busy calling. That bleating call. Right. I didn't see any tracks there, everybody. I've gone quite well past where the cubs were. So what I think we'll do is we'll maybe just go a little bit further to the west, which is where I think she'll go. I don't think she's going to go east towards the fence line. The fence line's quite close by. I think she'll take those cubs back to where they were first discovered, more central to the property. But first things first, we're going to go have a look at Lowveld of South Africa. Beautiful little road here that I've taken that I don't drive often. Brings us out on the other side of Lowveld of South Africa, the southern end. Black cuckoo calling. Beautiful call. Well, that's very unfriendly. Clearly the elephants have been here. They've bowled over this big knobthorn tree here, blocking the road. Just gonna go around it. Watch your heads here, guys. This is a really good area for leopard as well that we're in here now, folks. And in particular, the Kudu Krip 4-3 female. She spends a lot of time in this area and up close to this waterhole here, Lowveld of South Dam. Look at how dense it is here. It's almost impenetrable. You can understand why the leopard likes this spot. Hold on for Apologies folks, I believe there's a little bit of break up here because of this dense jungle. We've come out the dam at low. Our signals should improve. Look at how pretty this is, everybody. It's beautiful approaching the waterhole from this end. The resident pair of Egyptian geese in the water, and the little grebe is still here, everybody. The one we found 2 days ago. It's idyllic, this spot, this time of the day. See the little grebe there, on. There you go, Carol. Our little grebe is still here. He obviously quite likes Lowveld of South Africa. Can't blame him, really. Look at this. Look at this goose here, right? Busy bathing itself here. One of the Egyptian geese is busy having its morning bath, everybody. Amazing. It's just ruffling his wings through the water. Emerald spotted wood dove calling. There you go, back at it. Oh, it's beautiful to watch when they're bathed like that. It's doing a really good job. Very thorough. Oh, look at that. I love it when they do that. Love it when they open their wings up like that, right at the end. That was lovely. Right, everybody, gonna love and leave this beautiful waterhole, carry on a bit further west. There you go, grebe. Cheers, buddy. We'll see you soon. Lovely sighting of the grebe and those Egyptian geese. Kevin for Gareth. Those leopard tracks you had, male or female, and what was the last update?
Out of the male, but you're on Sunstrat north, cross Poole heading south, and after the first drainage line it was there for a bit and then it disappeared before the second one.
Okay, copy that, thanks very much. Just spotted some kudu, everybody. Beautiful kudu cows here to our left. Just as I drove past, all 4 of them were standing out in the open beautifully there, staring at us. Busy munching away, having their breakfast. Love those stripes and those ears. Very pretty animal. Hello, Connie. Hope you're well. Lovely to have you with us. First time the cheetah cubs were seen, everybody, was a little ways off to our right here now, probably about half a mile due west of us. That's why I'm thinking maybe Mom may have brought them back this way again. And with the last little bit of time we have, I thought we'd just take a slow drive up here and see if we get lucky. Another gorgeous area. Opens up quite nicely up on the ridge here. Really good area for rhino as well, white rhino. I was just investigating some tracks here, but it turns out they're civet tracks. African civet, which of course is also now sleeping for the day. They are nocturnal, so not likely we'll bump into one during the daylight hours. Never say never, of course. Still haven't seen any tracks of the other two male lions. Must have gone south further to the west of us, I reckon. Oh, bird of prey's just taken off here with its kill in its beak. Oh, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to see it too well from here, guys. It's flying away. It appeared to be, almost want to say a steppe buzzard, but it was a brief view that I got there. Difficult to identify exactly which bird of prey it was, but I think it was a steppe buzzard, and it definitely had something in its beak. Took off from the ground. If that male lion we found earlier this morning, everybody's still walking, or whether he's now laid down, how far he's got. The temperature is starting to rise now, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's already stopped. Nobody caught up with him again, by the way, after we last saw him. There's our bird of prey. You see it there, Ryan? Ah, sadly it's taken off again. Almost certainly will be the same one. I can now confirm that it wasn't a steppe buzzard. Actually looked like a juvenile African hawk eagle. We saw a pair of them flying around here not too long ago. They are quite territorial, so very likely one of the same two birds we saw flying a couple days back. Very distinctive sort of upright body posture when they're sitting in a tree. The only other eagle that really sits very upright like that usually is the brown snake eagle. But it's got quite a different coloration, and then the brown snake eagle's got the very distinctive yellow eye, which the hawk eagle doesn't have. Oh, sorry, giraffe. Didn't mean to spook you. I was just going to try stop so that everybody can see your beauty. There we go. Look at that shot with the mountains behind her. That is stunning. Absolutely stunning. Hello, gorgeous girl. Well, what a lovely way for us to end our morning safari, everybody. Thank you very, very much for joining us today. So wonderful to catch up with that male lion and to spend time with you guys. I look forward to doing it again this afternoon. For those of you that can join us this afternoon, I will see you then. But otherwise, once again, thanks for joining us, everybody, and have a wonderful day or wonderful evening, wherever you are. We'll see you soon. Cheers for now.